Good morning, this is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing some mostly cloudy conditions with mainly high clouds out there this morning. Did see some misty to foggy conditions earlier this morning, but that's starting to dissipate as the sun has risen. So things are clearing out nicely as we go through today, expecting a similar day as what we saw yesterday with some warm and muggy conditions and just a very slight chance of some showers popping up later in the afternoon in the area. If we look at the current surface analysis, we have high pressure overall in control. We have an upper level disturbance to the south of here causing some rain showers on the Carolina coast. Otherwise, not showing up on the map here, we have a surface trough just to the west of our area, and that's going to be the focal point of any convection that gets going as we get into the afternoon hours. Current conditions, we just have a few clouds around 500 feet, scattered deck at 20,000 feet, and a broken deck at 25,000 feet. We have winds light out of the east at 6 knots, temperature at 78 degrees, and relative humidity is at 93%. If we look at the current visible satellite over the local area, we can see mainly those high clouds swinging through the area. That's associated with some of that disturbed weather to the south of the area. Otherwise, seeing some of those low clouds still continuing to burn off with that heating coming from the sunrise. Otherwise, got those easterly winds across the area. That's going to help keep temperatures just a couple degrees cooler than what we saw yesterday. If we zoom out and look at the bigger picture here, we can see that disturbed weather with that upper level disturbance and plenty of cloud cover to the south, expecting that to eject off to the northeast and stay southeast of the local area, not expecting any significant impacts other than cloud cover from that disturbance. Looking at short-term high-resolution models, see how things play out today. Again, as we go through today, similar to yesterday, will be a couple degrees cooler. We'll have a chance of, as we get into the afternoon showers, a few showers and storms popping up. Looks like they'll be mainly west of the local area, but could see something get close enough to issue a lightning advisory depending on how close one of those showers pops up. This model not indicating a lot of activity. Other models are a little more bullish with that activity, but nonetheless a better chance of having lightning in the area than we do seeing rain falling directly here at Wallops. But overall, that should quickly start to dissipate as we get past the 1700 local time frame, and then going into the evening hours, we'll see things fairly quiet with light and variable winds. Once again, that's going to allow for another good chance of seeing some misty and foggy conditions as we go through the early morning hours on Friday, and that will once again start to dissipate as we get into the start of the day Friday. Friday, as we go through the day, very similar day to what we'll see today, maybe a slightly less chance of seeing a shower or storm in the area, although this model indicating some off to the northwest. Again, a similar situation where something could pop up in the area, but not seeing any significant precip here at the Wallops location. And as we go into Friday evening, we'll actually have another upper level disturbance moving through the area. That's going to bring a surface boundary through our region. Out ahead of that, we see plenty of convection firing up on Friday, and then that starts to dissipate as it approaches the area Friday evening, but could see a lingering shower or thunderstorm as that pushes through the local area Friday into Saturday morning. Then that starts to wrap up as we go into Saturday, and similarly as we go into Saturday, we'll see another typical summer day, very similar to what we'll see the next couple of days, where we'll see a chance of a afternoon pop-up shower or storm in the area, but overall just seasonable conditions. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we are green. Currently this morning, seeing temperatures in the upper 70s with an easterly wind. We'll see that wind start to become more southeasterly up to around 7 to 12 knots as we get into the afternoon hours. That's going to help knock a couple degrees off the temperatures than what we saw yesterday. So expecting a high around 85 degrees. Still got some humidity out there, so we'll see those heat index values around 92 to 97 degrees in that range for the afternoon hours at the peak heat. Otherwise, we pick up that slight chance of some precip in the area as well as a thunderstorm in the area. Our best chance will be during the afternoon of actually seeing any precip here at Wallops, but that looks to be about a 20% or less chance. And then as we get past that 1600 local time frame, we keep a chance of some lightning in the area as any lingering thunderstorms in the area, but those should quickly start to diminish again by 17 to 1800 local. As we go into the evening hours, we'll keep some clouds around, and then we'll pick up that chance for some mist and possibly some foggy conditions as those winds become light and variable, and we'll see that temperatures start to cool down to around 74 degrees for our low Friday morning. Right now we're seeing tides slightly above normal. If we go into Friday, expecting green conditions at this time, looking partly cloudy overall, and we'll have that slight chance of an isolated, or very slight chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the vicinity for our Friday afternoon, and we'll see those heat index values 90 to 95 degrees with the actual temperature being around 85 degrees. Going into Friday evening, we keep that yellow risk, we pick up a yellow risk for that precip and lightning as that boundary pushes through with a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm with that. Otherwise, we'll see partly to mostly cloudy conditions, and once again, we'll have that chance for some low clouds and fog, so we do have a yellow risk for those reduced ceilings and visibilities for the early morning of Saturday. Then as we go during the daytime hours on Saturday, we'll see partly to mostly cloudy conditions, and once again, a slight chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. Heat index values once again in 90 to 95 range, and seeing that high around 86. So we do continue with that yellow chance for precip or lightning in the area. Well, that will wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. Take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.